Yeah. Huh? Mic check 1 2, baby.
Take me home now, bury me 6 feet below the ground, don't wake me up unless the time is now.
So much pressure in my brain, now I had to slow it down. Like what?
Take me home now, awaken on my throne, where is my crown?
Yeah.
Staying down cause it's up now. We up now, getting love from the hotel.
Say goodbye to the bad guys, salute to the casket. How I maneuver through traffic, you'd assume that I was active. Return to the earth like ashes, no more smashing in the fast lane. Hydroplane in the rain, pumping liquor through my veins. Endo smoke to the brain, help to cope with the pain. So many lost in the game, yeah, I've tripped and slipped, but my grip I regained. It's a new reign, a brighter day, that new world order. Mothers and fathers hold it down for sons and daughters. Leading lambs from slaughter, getting harder to do. The more I show and prove, seem to be the more that I lose. Staying true to my name, never forget from where I came. I can't be that, elevate the predecessors to my successors. See that? Believe that? We back on track, no more banging on wax. Northside where it's at, rolls about the Tamaracks. All the way out to the flats, run it out to the max. Got the whole city on my back, believe me family, I stand on that.
Take me home now, bury me 6 feet below the ground, don't wake me up unless the time is now. So much pressure in my brain, yeah, I had to slow it down.
Like what?
Take me home now, awaken on my throne,
Where is my crown?
Staying down cause it's up now. We up now, getting love from the hotel.
Shout out 503, DJ Portland.
Yerk.
Hello, Portland here, and welcome to the show. With me backstage is...
I'm Zansei. I've been doing music for 12 years now.
I'm P9. I've been doing music for 9 years.
And Don P, 25 years, but Money Muscle turned 20 years old last month, so that's a little different.
Congratulations. That was one of the things that I was going to bring out. Portland Metro Records is celebrating 10 years in July, and congratulations, Money Muscle Production 20.
Congrats to you too, Shane, man. Portland Metro Records, 10 years in the business. It's beautiful.
It is awesome. It snuck up on me real fast, and now just everything that I say, we're celebrating 10 years. So, yeah, absolutely. We actually just, all of us, came from one of your shows, and it was Portland, We Outside.
We outside, baby. That's right. Portland, we outside. Come check it out.
You have another one coming up now, part 2. That's going to be Saturday, July 27th. And you all performed there, and it was awesome. It was all ages, it was outdoor, and it was all genres. And do you remember who all performed? I want to say when I first got the set list, it was 22 people. I want to say 2 didn't show, so I think it was 20 performers.
So it was 22, and we had a wild card. A good friend of mine was supposed to appear. He was having some vocal stress chord issues. He's a male vocalist, so it wasn't really going to work for him too much. Won't name him. And then we had a dual act that wasn't able to make it due to some other personal issues. So it was 22. We had 19 that came down, showed out, performed. Obviously, Money Muscle was in the building. We had Zansei. I mean, that's Money Muscle. P9, excuse me. Myself, Quick. Also had Queen Hennessy, D Blaze, Crazy MC, Janelle A, Lisa Drennan, Smoked Out Studios. Goodness, man, the list goes on. Sean DeBoy Lala, my guy. We had Kelly Coe out there. I wish I had
think
the
you're
list
going
right
in
front of
order,
me.
actually, yeah.
You know, let's see. Candy Rapper, Stars of the Bazaar, my family were out there. DC, one of my good friends, her son DC, who's just venturing out into the music and dance world, was out there. Definitely love our youth performers, man.
Yes.
They're the next generation. So, if I missed anybody, my complete apologies. I think I did a pretty good job.
I think you did a great job. Rated Ill.
Oh, yes, definitely Rated Ill, formerly PDX Dance Crew. They were on site. They did their thing. Always awesome being with them.
And I'm sure that there were others, but yeah, it was awesome. And
didn't mean to interrupt. Prophetic and Blue were out there as
right,
well.
yes.
Can't forget the fam there, so my apologies.
No, and I'm sure there's another one that we're forgetting, but It was really, really awesome. I just want to say this. This was the first time that you and I did a show together, and I really, really loved it.
Dude, you rocked it out there, man.
Oh, thank you,
rocked it
thank
out
you.
there. Great job.
The one thing that I really, really loved about what you did in terms of the show is I like to get all the stuff real, real early. I like to go over all the tracks. If I have a question, I want to ask the artist, like, is this supposed to be there? We got the tracks, I want to say, like 4 or 3 days early.
Kind of mind-blowing at all the events and venues that we've been a part of. That was probably the quickest turnaround. Thank
was
all
awesome.
you artists. That was awesome.
Yes.
For all you artists out there, please keep that in mind. You don't see the background work. It takes a lot to put these venues together. The DJ set list, proof everything, make sure everything's good for you as the performer. So please be mindful of getting that stuff off in a timely manner. It's greatly appreciated.
Absolutely. And I will say this. I love showcasing local artists. I also love talking about things that, like, just if you sit back and kind of look at some shows and, like, how did they do that, or what was this? My mindset is I'm going out to a show. I want to get there super early. And the reason why is to, like, troubleshoot. We were talking before, like, okay, the show's at 2 p.m. I'm going to get there at noon. And then you said something like, I'm going to try 10 a.m. I was like, okay, I want to always be the first one there. So I'm going to get there a little bit early. And thank goodness we did. And that's one of those things. If you're doing a show, get there early. I'm going to run through a lot of the stuff that I'm going to say was not a problem, but we had to overcome. And we had to overcome really quick. The generator, it was locked up on, which, thank goodness, lock up your stuff. But you didn't have the key, so we had to cut it. And if we didn't have those hours early, you know what? Our shows went on time, and sound was great, and everything was smooth. And my biggest thing is if the audience doesn't see what you and I were going through, because that wasn't it. We had a few things.
The stress level was super high, but we got through it, man.
We did, and hopefully nobody saw, but the generator went out, so we had to quickly think about what power we can eliminate and all this stuff. My DJ controller is battery, and my 8-inch monitor is battery, so I was like, let me just switch to that real quick. We brought down the bounce house. We did a few other things. The fryers went from like 3 fryers to 1 fryer, and I just love the way that you work, because even though all of that was happening, you didn't see it. It was more of a whisper, like, hey, man, we got to reset the generator. Hey, everybody, how you guys doing and stuff? And that's what I love about shows, I should say love about working with you, is it should be that seamless, and it should be that, let's not have everybody do this. You also, at the end of the show, going through, getting some stuff out, and you pulled out a brand new surge protector. Yeah. Oh, man, that was the one piece that we were looking for, and there it was. And let's talk about this other one. This other one was right at the end of the show, someone goes, oh, I'm missing my iPhone. And it was like, okay, let's call this, because, you know what happened? We called him, and this dude, it sounded like Debo from the movie Friday. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, you have my friend's phone. And this dude was like, it's my phone. I was like, oh, it's Debo.
Right, yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I just got this phone number. Maybe I misdialed. So hold on. Let me hang up. And then you got on the phone, and you were hot. Yeah, you were like, hey, we need to meet up. You have my phone. And he was like, this is my phone again. And coming out of the truck, sir, is this gentleman. And at that time of day, it was so funny, but hot. You were hot.
Oh, I was, man. Last thing I don't appreciate is anybody taking stuff that isn't theirs. So
Yeah.
It was my phone.
That was so funny.
that's exactly how he answered it too. This is my phone.
And let's see, that was pretty much it from Overcome. There was missing a can opener, which not a big deal. another thing that if you're throwing a show, have a bunch of people that are going to help you out. You made one phone call, person went to get it, and boom, we're back on. So I just want to say, from doing shows, I love that about you. It was never a like, oh, we're going to think about shutting down. It was, we need to figure out how to do it. And I've been to one show that I'll say in particular. It was about 50 tickets sold, and the bartender called out, and the owner was like, hey, we got to close the show. And I really wasn't feeling that at all. I was like, no, we're doing the show. So we started calling people who were bartenders and stuff. And in the end, we ended up with this solution. He also owned a sports bar. So we had that bartender run both shows. And thank goodness on the sports bar side, it wasn't that busy, but our 50 people made him busy. So in a way, it kind of worked out. But that person was even like, I've never canceled a show. I need to cancel a show. And I hate that, even thinking about that, because
that was, you know, behind the scenes, in the back of my head, I was dreading that. You know, when we lost power at the generator, I was like, he came over, we started brainstorming some stuff. Quick came over, we started brainstorming some stuff, started Googling. Luckily pulled it off, but I won't lie to you, for a couple minutes there towards the end, I was like, this is doomsday, man. There's no way I can turn around and tell all these people that came out, like, hey, so anybody just want to hang out? We'll just beatbox or something.
right. And I was like, I had a wired mic that was going into my DJ controller. I'm like, this is going to sound terrible, but at least we're doing it. But I just want to say that was awesome to see you at work and overcoming all of that.
Oh, yeah. Double M in the building, Zansei, P9.
Yay!
Ooh, Final Destination. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's Don P. Zansei. Facts Murder. My final destination. Total domination. You see us paper chasing. We always paper chasing. We came from nothing to something. Father and son, damn. Top of the world, just for my fam. Strictly for the fam. My final destination. Total domination. You see us paper chasing. We always paper chasing. We came from nothing to something. Father and son, damn. Top of the world, just strictly for my fam. From ashes I've risen, elementary to prison, cell block living, my mind twisted, too much time missing, searching for new beginnings, my life daily a movie spitting, truly been a mission, looking at the oppositional competition, me and my brethren, we stepping in a different direction. Can't get caught at the intersection. I'm intercepting conceptions just like Inception. It's a blessing, humbling, nothing less than still learning lessons, no exceptions, not accepting deception. Evil intentions is my interpretation. On the rise, like elevating, riding for my nation. Never am I complacent. My mind's adjacent, like Santa's in foreign places. Stay paper chasing, heart racing, embracing just what I'm facing. My final destination, total domination. You see us paper chasing, we always paper chasing. We came from nothing to something, father and son, damn. Top of the world, this for my fam, strictly for the fam. My final destination, total domination. You see us paper chasing, we always paper chasing. We came from nothing to something, father and son, damn. Top of the world, this for my fam, strictly for my fam.
Oh, it took so long to get where I'm at, though I lost myself. Welcome to the aftermath. Ain't nobody helped me. I was feeling so empty. Sweet love, hope you know that you set me up. Family chosen, won't forget it like it was embedded. Disrespect one of ours, it will start Armageddon. Bottles get to popping, we on top of the world. Father and son shining brighter than pearls. Yeah, I did it all to make my pops proud. Now the ones say they sit back and watch now. To everyone's surprise, we on top now. What's the problem, child? Who just went the proper route?
My final destination, total domination. You see us paper chasing, we always paper chasing. We came from nothing to something, father and son, damn. Top of the world, this from my fam, strictly for the fam. my final destination. Total domination. You see us paper chasing. We always paper chasing. We came from nothing to something. Father and son, damn. Top of the world. This from my fam. Yeah. Zansei, Pinoy, Don P, Money Muscle, P9, Portland Metro Records, Aloft Hotels. Always doing it live. Love it.
Oh, here's what I'd like to do. So we had 19 performers. I would love this. If you could think about this, and as a family, and maybe even not now, but think about this. Out of the 19 performers, here's what I'd love to do. I'd love for you guys to think about one who can be on the magazine of Meet the Band. I do this Meet the Band or Meet the Artist, so I want to feature one of the people there. I also have a feature in the magazine of Ask Portland Wants to Know, where I send out a kind of questionnaire and stuff. And then I'd also like for you to think about who could be on the cover of the magazine. This will be for August. And of the performers I saw, the one that stood out to me the most, and by the way, everybody was awesome. So this is a real tough decision on those three that we're going to pick out. But the one fight, that performance was amazing to me. I was like, wow, that was awesome.
Every time she gets out there, you could see like almost like a transformation with her when she performs. It's I don't know. She's a real good live performance. You can see she really gets into her music. She feels what she's saying, what she's bringing out to you.
Very theatrical. It was a real great, I guess, introduction to her, because I heard her music, obviously, because you sent the tracks, but then when I saw her perform, I was like, that's theater. That is awesome. Who else? Candy Rapper. That was awesome.
Remember that time?
Remember that one time? That was so awesome, where everybody knew that one. And another song that everybody knew was Charlie.
Of course,
Yeah,
yep. That's
Those
my guy
hits.
right there. He always does an awesome job performing live. Always brings it to the table. So
Another one that I really liked, Queen Hennessy. It was Queen of Hearts. And when she was saying, like, da, 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 off with your head, and then the crowd was like, rah, rah. Yeah, that was awesome. It brought the energy up. Yes, so please, if you can think about who you would like to see featured on the cover, I will go ahead, once you send me those names, I'll go ahead and reach out to them and see if we could get it going. But I know it's a tough call, but
right, so many talented artists,
Yeah.
so many talented artists and performers. Whatever their passion is, whatever their art is. I mean, it was a star-studded roster. It was awesome. That's gonna be a tough decision there, but I'm sure we can figure it out, because no matter what your choice is, you're gonna deal with some dynamite performers.
it's a win.
Some
You
good
got
people.
it.
I know no one's perfect, but you are who you. Girl, you run around my head like an athlete. Think you way too fat if you ask. Can I hold your hand till the end, please? Oh, you're the beauty and I'm the beast. I hate it how I can't make friends. I hate it how we don't make sense. Trying to make all my ends meet. I'll be okay if you're here with me. The melody that plays when you walk into the room. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't in love with you. The heavens sing, all the angels that you meant for me. I love you to the death of me, and I won't put us in jeopardy. I promise you won't be a casualty, cause you're meant for me, and everything's so heavenly. Shawty, everything you'll get from me, and the day we die will be the ecstasy. Girl, you run around my head like an athlete. Think you way too fat if you ask. Can I hold your hand till the end, please? Oh, you're the beauty and I'm the beast. I hate it how I can't make friends. I hate it how we don't make sense. Trying to make all my ends you way too bad if you ask me. To the end, please. And I'm the beast.
Oh, and then I want to bring up this one. So there was a gentleman in the crowd that he helped us out from load in to load out. I found him. He sent me music.
Excalibur. Yep.
Yeah, he sent me music.
That dude is godsend. Seriously,
Yeah,
man.
thank
that
you,
dude
thank
is
you.
Crazy. Yeah, that was.
He
huge
sent me
help.
music. I'm hoping to play him on the radio very, very soon. But I listen to his music. Dude is talented. Yeah, so that was awesome to see him help us out, and he stayed for the whole event. That was really cool. And let's see. And the real reason why we were celebrating LV Catering. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, shout out LV Catering, my wife. Those that know. Obviously, we'll leave names out. Yeah, she's, I always find myself saying, oh, she's the greatest cook. She's the greatest cook. The fact remains I don't say it because she's my wife. She is a phenomenal cook. Everything that she puts out is just amazing. It's the best stuff that you ever eat. That was the celebration for Portland We Outside Volume 1. That is actually her event. So you will always see LV Catering, presents Portland We Outside Volume yada yada. She was celebrating her opening to her catering company. So some big things in the work with that. We actually have a couple business meetings and proposals set up for this coming week here with some people around the Portland area. So.
Okay, very cool. From DJing that event, someone reached out to me at the Barrel Room to DJ. So thank you so much. Got a job going over there and doing, I want to say July 6th, I'll be DJing over there. And then I saw that you have a Thursday night thing. Tell me a little bit about that.
So we actually have a couple things with Jimmy and them down there at Barrel Room. Shout out Barrel Room PDX, man. Great hosts. Venue's awesome if you've never been there. We are bringing back Ladies Night to Portland officially starting on the 25th, Thursday the 25th of this month. That'll be Volume 1 for Ladies Night. Predominantly female performances live. There will be one special guest that we bring to every show, whether that's a different genre or maybe even a male artist that's really phenomenal. Some spoken words, some comic relief, that type of stuff. That'll be our special guest. We have currently 3 dates locked in at Barrel Room PDX. So basically what we're looking at doing is probably twice a month, Ladies Night, Thursday night. More to be announced after we get some of the demographics taken care of.
Yeah, you stay busy because I went to go look back at footage, and I had to go like 20 posts down to find We Outside because you were already doing this other stuff. I'm like, wow, stay working.
Busy, man.
Yeah. And another great friend that was out there, Craig Dolby.
My guy, yes sir. Shout out Craig Dolby, Digital Media. If you don't know, you better figure it out.
It was awesome to see him. He has been to a few shows out here at WXYZ and helped me out with some promo stuff. And the guy is just awesome. I love him. As soon as he walks in, everybody's like, "Oh, it's Craig Dolby." So he does a great job.
Don P, Zansei, P9, Portland Metro Records, always doing it live. It's the city of Portland. This is how we do it, right? Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I get caught in the rhyme. Sometimes I get lost in the line. Sometimes I hide deep in my mind. Sometimes I grit and I grind, but I do this for mine. Sometimes I just sit and I cry. Ask God why did I live and they die? Sometimes you think I'm fine. I'm really dying inside. It's like I'm running out of time. I can't even see the finish line. I'm mere depiction. It's real life written. Spit it with full conviction. Only speak what I've been living. From elementary to prison, evidently I've risen. To get what they've been missing. No comprehension of ascension. They the sinners didn't listen. Now it's too late, separate the real from the fake and have the same debate. See, I believe in fate, but recognize the choices I make. I reap what I sow with every step that I take. Every breath that I take is for the sake of mine. Told you I grit and I grind, waiting for my time to shine. Been through hard times and survived the past. So many done past, cherish all the times we laugh. And sure they always ask the questions asked. This is how we do. Stay true, rep the crew from old heads to the new. You already know who is MMP. I am him, he is me. Carry the name for the family. Undoubtedly there be no I without the we. I said it once before and I'll say it another 2 or 3. Until they bury me, I continue to carry on. Everything I've overcome, guaranteed succession when I'm gone. Sometimes I get caught in the rhyme. Sometimes I get lost in the line. Sometimes I hide deep in my mind. Sometimes I grit and I grind, but I do this for mine. Sometimes I just sit and I cry. Ask God why did I live and they die? Sometimes you think I'm fine, I'm really dying inside. It's like I'm running out of time and I can't even see the finish line.
Sometimes I be losing my mind, so my foot to the gas, can't see between the lines, but I made it out the past. Now I'm doing fine, yeah, thank you for asking. Everybody fake like they're made out of plastic. I remember days that I didn't even have shit. I remember dark days, starry nights. Everyone else said that they alright. Put the knife in my spine. That dude is covered in lies. Yeah. Took a little time, but I realized I pray to God to give me a sign. What's wrong is right. See the tears fall from my eyes. But sometimes I get lost and I just cannot find the light. When I die, bury me on the darkest night. When we all rise, I'll take what's mine.
Sometimes I get caught in the rhyme. Sometimes I get lost in the line. Sometimes I hide deep in my mind. Sometimes I grit and I grind, but I do this for mine. Sometimes I just sit and I cry. Ask God why did I live and they die? Sometimes you think I'm fine. It's like I'm running on the side. It's like I'm running out of time and I can't even see the finish line.
I want to say this one. Is it Janelle Leah?
Janelle Lay.
Janelle Lay. She had a song, and it was right at the end, and it's just one word repeated. I want to say it's say, 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 say. What is that?
Yeah, that song's actually titled Say It. That's Janelle Lay, very close family member of ours as well. Phenomenal vocalist, man. It's insane.
Yeah.
She takes the crowd, definitely.
Yeah, her vocals are so strong. I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. I did see her a couple of other times, but being right there in front, I was like, wow, that's a strong vocal. So, Rated Ill did the dance, and that was phenomenal as well. I want to say, when you were talking about your ladies' night, will you maybe possibly have dancers as well?
Yes, definitely. That is going to be part of the demographics I got to figure out with them with one of our business meetings this week. As far as, I know a lot of venues in town, even if it's got a bar, you can have your underage performers come in.
Yes.
As long as they perform, they're in a separate area, and then when they're done performing, they have to leave the property, which is it's pretty standard around the city. You do get lucky where some spots, as long as they're in a controlled area, then it's okay. So it's just part of the stuff I got to figure out. I would definitely love to have, even some of our youth performers come out. You know what I mean?
Sure.
As a special guest, I'm just trying to really and truly trying to shine light on all the artistic, people that are all over the city, all ages, all genres. I mean, that's the biggest thing to us.
I actually had to deal with that, and we had to reach out to the OOLC, and they gave us permission to have a person, and there were a bunch of other things that we had to do as soon as done performing, back outside and stuff like that, but can be done. You're absolutely right. And another one that I really liked was Craze MC. Always does great, and the song that I really thought did well, or even the crowd did, was Waterfall Drip.
Now that song is obviously it's not a pro-social song. There's some background behind that. That song was actually performed. My wife, she wants that at every one of her events. She wants that to be the closing song. So I guess you guys will hear more of that.
Well, the crowd loved it, and that's actually one of the songs that we play on our radio anyway.
Shout out DJ Portland, MMP.
when I walk away. Maybe this could work, maybe we could both change. Maybe I could use a little closure. I don't wanna hear you say it's over. We're running in circles doing the same thing, and I don't wanna hurt you, but you do the same thing to me. Yeah, you leave me bleeding when you say I'm the one you hate, like it's all my fault. I'm the one that you blame. Going up, then we're down. Can we turn this around before we lose everything we've built? Going up, then we're down. Can we turn this around? 'Cause I don't want nobody else. Up, then we down. Going up, then we down. Up, then we down. Going up, then we down. Up, then we down. Going up, then we down. Up, then we down. Going up, then we down.
No, it's okay.
July 5th, we have a country artist coming out here at Aloft Hotel in Hillsboro. And this dude has this song, Whiskey to Work, and it is just a phenomenal song. It's a hit. And he's traveling, he's stopping by Oregon, so we reached out and said, hey, do you mind stopping here? So he'll be performing here. That was really, really cool because that was Chad Bushnell, and he's won a bunch of awards, and it's going to be awesome to see. And then you guys have done such a great job with your music. You have been doing this for quite a while. What got you started? Is it your family because you had no choice?
No, so my dad actually quit a long time ago, and I guess I got my call in back when I was middle school, and then I started writing, started doing all that. I didn't make my first song until freshman year, and then he was like, "Oh, you make music?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, nice.
Kept it away from you.
Yeah.
So,
Smart.
so not entirely accurate. So we went to go on a beach trip with the family. He was about 12 years old. We jump in the truck. I got everything loaded, trailers loaded. You know, we're ready to head to the beach, the family, for the weekend. And he's like, "Dad, wait." I was like, "What do you mean, wait, dude? Come on, I told you, let's go. Like, we got to get rolling." So, "No, I left my notepad."
Oh.
And so I'm sitting there, and he runs in the house. He goes and gets what he needs. He comes back out, and I looked back at him and said, "Your notepad?" He said, "Yeah, for my rhymes."
Yeah, nice.
Quote unquote. This is quote unquote. I could see it like yesterday, and I said your rhymes. And then I just kind of kept it to myself. I looked at my wife. She looked at me. We just hit the road. I was like, proud papa moment right there.
Sure. And your vocals are amazing. So, yeah, nothing but compliments from the crowd when you sing. And then you just got started, 20 years ago? Not that long. 5 years. And how many songs have you? I know at least 2. You have a few songs. Nice.
So the shy one is Pinai. She is more or less a cover artist currently.
Okay.
I mean, she's got a
That's how
couple
you start?
songs with me and Zansei over here doing some stuff. Usually when she performs, she actually has a Sunday night once a month, the third Sunday, out at Faya's place. So it's a youth showcase, super awesome. It's family night out. She performs over there once a month, and she usually does her brother Zansei's cover songs out there.
I want to say I just saw a video of that. Was it like this last Sunday?
Yeah, right after. It was
Okay,
2 days
yeah.
after we seen you at the park.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was awesome. I want to say that one other kid was there.
DC, yeah,
DC
DC,
was
he's
there.
awesome, man.
Yeah. And wow, what else? So with me, I went from the farmer's market was the 12-hour, and then right after I did your show, that was about, well, let's say 10 hours, but depending on when you start it. And then I've just been still trying to do this TV show. We had this ask of if we could do an episode every week. and I absolutely can, but I'm not going to. That was a ton of work, but it is possible. It's just the editing for 8 hours every single week. This last one, I was like, I can do it, but I'm not going to.
Right.
Yeah. So once
With
a
all
month.
due respect,
With
being
all-
busy is busy. You know, like there's also life outside of what we do. So
Yeah, that was the other thing. I kept running into something else so I have my schedule of the music and all of that stuff, and then my wife kind of runs our schedule for family, and we had something cross over. My wife's grandpa, his 90th birthday was actually when we had this set up the first time, and my wife, I'm telling her, I'm like, okay, and then now I'm going to meet up with them and we're going to do the TV show, and she goes, no, we're doing the party tomorrow. Man, I forgot.
so sometimes I get in that situation and I'm like, how do I make this work?
Yeah. Yeah, and thank goodness I reached out to you, and you were very, very good with rescheduling for today. And it was an awesome party. 90th, wow, that was a big one. And the family came out and celebrated, and it was great. And then now I'm back at it, this show. And then Saturday, I'm filming someone else. And that will be the end of the 4 episodes in 4 weeks. And I'm exhausted.
Yeah, take some downtime when you're done, man.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. And while I was setting up this like final thing to do, Barrel Room reached out to me and said, "Hey, can you DJ?" I'm like, "Of course."
Right.
Add that one on. Yeah, I will be probably at 4 hours sleep on that night.
I don't envy you.
I kind of like it too much. I
Yeah, I'm about 5-6 hours, and that's it of sleep, and then it's back up, running like a robot. You know, keep it moving.
Yep, and I remember the mornings of the 4 hour sleep, and everything is like you move too quick, and it's like zings in your body, and it's like, wow, this is weird. Another tip, don't compensate with coffee. I tried that once, and I was like, oh, I don't feel good now.
Right. Too much caffeine.
Too much caffeine,
the
yeah,
sugars
not
going.
enough sleep. Man, my body was like, no, we're going to sleep. I'm like, no, we're not.
Yeah, but no, definitely big shout out, man. Thanks for having us again. I think this is the 3rd time now that we've
Yeah.
appeared out here with you.
I want to say 3rd time on the show and cover on the magazine.
Yep,
so
cover on the
I want to
magazine.
say thank you for that. It is one of our best magazines. So
Love
thank
it.
you.
Yeah, the biggest thing, I mean, so him and his lady, my daughter-in-law, go back to Alaska tomorrow.
Oh,
So
wow.
that was the real big push. And as soon as you said, "Hey, can we reschedule?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" As long as we get him in here and get him some more,
Yeah, and one
face
thing
space.
we didn't talk about this. You were the superstar of that day. You were the opening, the headliner. Yeah, so congrats on that.
Yeah, if you watch Craig Doby's videos, shout out Craig Doby. If you watch Craig Doby's video, you hear him as he's recording Zansei up there. He's all, and that's why you're the headliner.
That's right.
You're right.
Well, guys, thank you so much. Is there anything that you want to add? I wanted to talk about your next We Outside, and I want to talk about the ladies' night, but do you have anything else that you have going on?
No, not really. Like I said, very blessed to have Zansei, in town right now. Blessed to, out of my 5 biological kids, 4 of them are into music. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, 3. 4 are into music and 1 is into graphic design. So
Soon to be in music.
no.
No,
He's,
definitely not.
I can't even get him. He's like insane on the graphics.
Nice.
Neither me nor Zansei could get him. We offered to pay him for graphics. I mean, how many artists do I know? Do you know that would pay for graphics, top dollar? And
Yeah.
he's just like,
He will not do it.
Wow.
outside of that, I mean, Zansei's got some exciting news coming. Music on the way, more music on the way. This dude's got a whole catalog. He's all over all platforms. P9 is the next upcoming. My daughter Patience. We can get her back going into her music stuff. That would be awesome too. But I mean, outside of that, all around, I'm just living my best life, man. Officially went self-employed about 3 weeks ago.
Congrats.
I was a little nervous, but I mean, it'll work, and gives me lifetime.
it gives me the availability to do all the stuff I need to do to just keep on moving forward, man.
That's awesome. You also have, if I know this right, you have a recording studio at home?
So I have a recording studio at home. That's the Money Muscle home base. I have a mobile setup. My business partner Quick also has a home studio out at his house. That's kind of our second base of operations. So it's Vancouver and down south. So I mean, we've kind of got the whole Portland metro covered. Outside of that, I mean, if you name it, I mean, we've invested in every bit of it. I mean, everything from sound to catering to equipment to I'm even doing all the graphics now, so it's just like I don't know what else there is that I could put on the plate, you know.
In Alaska, right?
Yes, sir.
You have a recording studio out there?
I do. It's just basically on my laptop for now. I'm trying to invest into getting a PC because I need a faster running computer.
Gotcha. A friend of mine has Pro Tools. I'm like, well, it's all you need now. I mean, it really is like, I won't say simple. That's still a complicated system, but instead of the board, instead of all those faders, yeah, Pro Tools.
You can go to the biggest, most beautiful studios all across the city. I've been doing this for a very long time myself, so I know when I walk in there, it's like, oh, this looks really nice. Wow, they spent a lot of money in here.
Yeah.
The whole thing comes down to, just like you just said when he spoke, I mean, an interface, a computer, and a program, and you can do it all. You know what I mean? It's, all that extra stuff looks really cool, costs you a buttload of money, but what all are you really using in there?
Yep. When I was in Florida, I went to a recording studio, and the guy had $250,000 SSL board, and it was beautiful. But then I saw Pro Tools. I was like, that's the board.
Right? Yeah, and then there's, with that too, there's a ton of software programs out there. I mean, I'm actually in the process, once we complete releasing the current projects that are on the board, then I'll be actually going over and switching to my soundboard, which is all in one self-integrated studio.
Is that the one that I saw that you brought out?
The MPCX
Nice.
monster, yes. Does everything I could need and ask for. So all you don't even need a computer, man. Plug a mic in and everything's in there. So.
All in there. That's awesome. That's fantastic. I have my digital board, and before that, I thought they always had to be a big old board, and now my digital is my iPad. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Right.
love it.
Super easy to transport, man.
Yeah.
Just keep your eyes on it. You're good.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming out. It is awesome to see the whole family in music, including the graphic designer. Maybe talk about doing posters and flyers. Maybe it's no now, but maybe yes later.
Yeah, we'll see. He's 19 going on 30, so we'll find out.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, and have a great night.
Hey, thank you, Shane. Shout out Portland Metro Records, DJ Portland. Oh, man, always a pleasure.
Thank you.
By any means, my family gon' eat at the round table with my team, breaking bread to the meat, no I and we. And this is how it's supposed to be. I do this consistently for those that came before with G. And actually, if you fall in line after me, no blasphemy. Who got this? The final